The former Campbell County judge and school board member facing rape, prostitution, and human trafficking charges was back in court today. Tim Nolan's attorneys waded through a maze of legal pleadings and asked for a lower bond. Local 12 had the only camera in the courtroom, and Joe Webb joins us live from Newport. Joe, is this case ever going to go to trial, you think?
Well, Rob, it's set to go to trial February 27th, but there are some rumblings of a plea agreement. But today in court, both sides agreed on very little. Dressed in a business suit, Tim Nolan looked more like a former judge and school board member today than a guy facing a 30-count felony indictment. The charges include 18 for human trafficking, 4 of those counts for victims under the age of 18. The hearing was to address Nolan's bond and a stack of legal motions, but his attorneys early on attacked the law. They questioned the constitutionality of Kentucky's human trafficking statute.
This human trafficking definition has been told to people and created by the Commonwealth. These people did not come forward and say, I have been humanly trafficked and Tim Nolan did this to me. They've taken a prostitution case and created the definition to fit a grant from the Sisters of Charity to the Attorney General's office.
In 2016, the Attorney General and Catholic Charities of Louisville did receive a federal grant to address human trafficking. Court documents lay out a case that has Tim Nolan plying young women with drugs and money in exchange for sex. Some allegedly relied on him for food, money, and drugs. One of his alleged victims, turned supporter, was discussed at length today. A woman named Tiffany, who reportedly was given cash to sign an affidavit in support of Tim Nolan.
Tiffany needed money to go to the doctor. So I went up to Mr. Nolan's house, he gave me some money, and I went back down there to get an assignment.
Judge Kathleen Lape then reminded the investigator he may have incriminated himself.
Anything you say could possibly be discredited.
Now, that woman who allegedly took the money to sign that affidavit was one of Tim Nolan's accusers and alleged victims. She will not testify if there is a trial. She passed away last month. Rob?
Joe Webb, thanks very much. Tim Nolan is locked up in the Campbell County Jail. He is being held on a $500,000 cash or $1 million property bond.